Alright, welcome back to SnowRunner, everybody. So if you haven't figured it out already, this episode is shorter, and I'm not using my wheel. I had a pretty busy weekend with work. I was pretty much there until midnight Friday, Saturday, and then yesterday I worked just load in and load out for a show in the auditorium. It was just like a Christian band, not really my kind of music, but I wasn't really there for the show. I was just there for load in and load out. And they had like a pretty large Chauvet PvP video wall that was like made up of a whole bunch of LED panels. They're like, I don't know, 2 feet by 2 feet square. And they all kind of like joined together and everything. That's actually the first time I've ever put one of those together. I've done other ones that are like more flexible LED walls, but these ones were like rigid panels that you like, they kind of all locked together, and then you would just jump like EtherCon and PowerCon between all of them, so they're all connected, and then I don't know how it was actually run from there, because obviously I'm not the video guy, but yeah, it was neat. I've always enjoyed video. Video is like, sound is my first, and then video is kind of like my second thing. I am not a lighting guy though. I hate lighting with a passion. So okay, but anyway, it's been a long weekend, and as I'm recording this is literally the day that it's going to be posted. So it's like 12:45 in the afternoon. And hopefully I can get this up by 3 p.m. today, but if not, then it'll go up at some point later. I don't want it to go up if it's not fully processed. Like, I don't want it to go up in just standard. So I'm gonna wait till it's processed in HD for it to go live, but either way, we're gonna get this episode done today. It's just gonna be a little shorter, but that's all right. Okay, so the Sawmill bridge requires what? Logs, medium logs, and short logs. I guess I could do that. And the log station's right there. Isn't there something else? I'm gonna have to get a different truck though. Well, I guess I could just drive right back down around here and go back to the garage. I don't really have a plan for this episode. I kind of just booted up the game and figured I'd record for 30 minutes real quick while my youngest is taking a nap and my oldest is at school. I have some time here, so we're just gonna do it. But yeah, like I said, it's just been like last night. I was there from like 8:30 is when I got there, and I didn't leave until 12:30, so I was there for like 4 hours. It was a lot of stuff. It was a whole 53-foot semi. It was pretty much packed from, you know, the whole way. Like, it was filled up. So it was a lot of stuff, and it's just funny because like the theater is not very big. Like, we have a pretty small stage, and it's just amazing some of the stuff that some of these bands bring in when they come there. And it's like they know the dimensions of the stage and everything, but they just I'm gonna get a different truck. Just park this here. But yeah, like they know the dimensions of the stage, but they always bring so much stuff, and like they ended up having to put stuff back on the truck that like they couldn't use because it just wasn't gonna like logistically fit on the stage. Okay. Truck storage. Let's see, what can we get? Yeah, right here. Perfect. I'll just use another Zeeks that's already set up for logs. Alright, so we need 1 medium log and 2 short logs. What would be the smart thing to do here? Should I get a medium log trailer and a short log semi and see if I can get it all done in one trip? semi. There we go. And then this. Only thing with this is I don't know how. I'm gonna assume. Can you go across here with something winched? I'm gonna assume you can. Yeah. It works just like a normal gateway. I just didn't know. I've never. This is the first time I've used the ferry, so I wasn't sure. Alright, now let's make ourselves a little bit of a path here so I know where I'm going. We're probably not going to get a whole lot done here, but I just wanted to make a... I think we can get across that. We're going to try at least. I just wanted to make a video, you know, because it's obviously today should be a SnowRunner video, and I don't have one because I've been busy. So, actually, I should probably get the medium logs first because I'm gonna have to detach trailers and attach trailers. Sometimes they can be funky, especially with modded trailers. If you detach a modded trailer with packed logs, it like freaks out. So we're gonna pick up the medium logs first, even though I mapped myself to the shore logs. But believe me, I do want to be playing with the wheel, but it's just for logistically, especially since it's, you know, in the afternoon right now, and my youngest son is sleeping during his nap. It's a lot to drag out just to record this for an hour and then put it all away. And by the time I'm done with all that, he's probably gonna wake up, and it's just, I'd rather just do that at night when he's sleeping for good, and I just have more time to kind of chill and not have to rush to get everything put away. Because if he comes out here with my wheel and my wheel's out, he like will not leave it alone. So it's just kind of, you know, this is just easier, and it's just the simplest solution for now. Like I said, if I had more time, if I didn't have such a busy weekend with work, I would definitely have had an hour-long episode today, but it just didn't work out that way. I'm even honestly surprised I managed to get that Spider-Man episode that went up yesterday recorded, because I recorded that on Saturday, I think. And like my oldest son, you know, obviously wasn't at school because it was Saturday. But while my youngest was sleeping, I was like, can you just go to your room for like 30 minutes and just be quiet so I can record a video? And he was like, yeah, sure. So he did. It worked out. Because he doesn't take a nap. He's almost 7. He's not going to take a nap. Probably should make him do like quiet time and stuff, but he just doesn't really do that either. He's honestly not too bad. He does kind of keep to himself for the most part, but he does get like kind of restless on the weekends when he's not in school, because like he wants to be doing something all the time, and it's like, you know, especially if I have to work that evening, like we can't obviously go somewhere because I have to make sure I'm able to get to work on time and all that stuff. So it's, but yeah, yesterday was fun. I always enjoy doing auditorium stuff, even if it's just load in, load out. It's just fun. And just like the crew, the people I work with are just all fun. And then like the crew that was with the band, like the touring like crew, they were all really cool too. sometimes you get some crews that are just complete assholes, and like they expect you to like know how to do this stuff, and it's like, you know, we see these kinds of things pretty often. Like, it's not the first time we've had a video wall in the theater, but I think it's the first time we've had this particular one. And the guy that was like, you know, helping us put it together and set it up, he was super cool. He didn't have any problem if you asked him a question, he would answer it. You know, he was a really good guy. And just all the other guys were really cool too. And they all had told us at the end of the night that like this was one of the best venues that they've gone to, because we all were like, you know, we all seemed to know what we were doing. We didn't need like extra guidance for things. They told us something once and we were able to get it done and get it all together. So it was fun. Enjoyed it. But yeah, we've had some crews come in there that like either like the sound engineer is a complete dick or like the lighting designer is a complete dick, and it's just like, it's just, I don't know, whenever you have people like that that come in, it's just so frustrating. Because it's like, listen, we're not stupid. Like, we know what we're doing. Most of us do, at least. There are a couple techs that come in as help for like load in, load out, that aren't really accustomed to like this type of work or this industry, and like they don't really know what things, like they don't even know, like if you would say like start wrapping up XLR cables, they probably wouldn't even know what that is. Like they don't know what an XLR cable is, but if you said a mic cable, like then they would obviously understand what that was. But like there's just alright, I need daytime for one. It's hard to see. But yeah, so like, but we had one of basically one of those guys last night that it was really kind of his first time ever doing anything like tech wise, and he was, you know, he didn't have any problems at all. He was doing, there's even a log trailer right there. He was doing like, you know, totally fine. I mean, yeah, there were things he didn't know what they were, but if you showed him how to do something, he picked it right up. So it's cool to see that. There's definitely some times though where we've had people in there that just were so frustrating because like they had no idea what they were doing. Like I used to work here. God damn it. Fucking. I used to work at this theater back in 2013 to like 2017, before my oldest son was born. He was born in 2017. And it was I worked for a different tech company at that point in time, because that's just the company that was contracted at the time. And the guy that ran that company was a complete idiot, but that's a tale for another time. But anyway, shit. Man, that flipped really quick. I should be okay. I should be able to just pack this. It'll be fine. This trailer's in my way. Oh, don't flip over. Please pack. I hate this crane too. Like, I really don't want to use the crane. We're just gonna do that. It's just not worth it. But yeah, this guy was just a complete idiot. He really didn't. He was a church guy, basically, and basically what his don't. Oh my god. Why would they put this freaking thing in there like that? That's so dumb. Sorry, I know I keep like starting my story and stopping, but this is just really frustrating me. Alright, attached trailer. But yeah, he was like a really big churchy religious guy, which there's nothing wrong with that, but some people just take it a little too far. And he was one of those people that always, you know, just took it a little too far. He would always try to get you to, like, come to his church and, like, you know, for various things, whatever. Oh my god, this is going to be the most frustrating thing I can already tell. But yeah, like, he would always invite crew to, like, his church and all this stuff, or whatever things, like if it was, you know, Christmas service or Easter service, he was always just, you know, trying to invite you. But he was also just like, he was very judgmental, and I don't know, he was just a weird guy. But he would always get people in there, like young kids, like teenagers in there, that literally had never worked any kind of tech thing in their life. They didn't know anything. Probably didn't know what a mic cable was. Like, you asked them to wrap up a mic cable, they'd probably pick up like a fucking extension cord. Like a fucking power extension cord. I'm just gonna delete this trailer because it's in my fucking way, and I don't want it. But anyway, yeah, so I used to work there way back in the day, and we had gotten lots of people that were just dicks or whatever. But it's a much better tech company now. It's kind of the same type of business. Like, this guy also does a lot of installs, but he's just a much cooler guy for one. Oh, this is so frustrating, man. I'm so irritated by this. Like, why can't I winch anything? I don't understand. I can't get this trailer where I need it to be. This is so frustrating. It's taking up so much time. I just freaking, I sometimes this game just really irks me. And like, watch, I'll try and get off of this now, and it's just gonna spin it around. Alright, actually didn't. I need to be able to get underneath this to attach it. Hopefully I can. This has turned out to kind of be a disaster. Alright, Jesus. Okay. Fuck's sake, man. I mean, there's a very high chance that this isn't going to work and this trailer's going to flip. But alright. But yeah, my point with that whole story was that this guy back, you know, years ago used to always hire these like young kids that just didn't know what they were doing, and it was always so frustrating because basically the ones of us that did know what we were doing, oh my god, and I just lost the logs. That's fine, honestly. I kind of expected that to happen. I might as well just release it. I don't know if I'll come back and pick them up at the log trailer or the log crane. We'll see. I hate this log crane, so I might not. I may just come back and grab the trailer and just go get a fresh set. It's just, it's always such a risk doing that with logs, because the log trailers tip over so easy, and then they unpack, and then it's just almost impossible to get them repacked, so I'll just drop this off, and then go back. just like leave this trailer over here. Stuck on something. Not sure what. I mean, I could just delete the trailer, I guess, but it just means I'd have to come back or go back and get a new one if I need another short log trailer, which I don't know if I do or not. I haven't really looked. But yeah, this is pretty much going to be this episode. I'm going to get these logs and deliver them, and that's going to be it. And that kind of sucks, but it's just what it is. It didn't really go as planned. Ended up tipping the trailer, dragging it along. It would have been fine if it would have flipped back over. I could have probably repacked it once I got down here, but it flipped over, and that's that. I'm still debating. I might just attach the trailer and just drive back and get a fresh load. Although then I'll probably tip the trailer again anyway, so I don't know. Maybe we'll just see if we can get them back on the trailer with the crane. The log loading crane is just like my least favorite thing in this entire game. It's so awkward to use. It just doesn't work very well. I hate it. Like, this is the problem here. Like, it's all messed up. Like, it's not. Like, I have to get turned around to do this, so I think it's probably just best to just go get a new load of logs. And I'll just delete those logs. I don't care. Just because I'd have to get turned around and then go down there. I don't know, it just seems like a pain in the ass. So we're just gonna drive around again, pick up another load, delete those logs as we come back, and then deliver them, and then that'll be this episode. I know it's not the best, and I know we didn't do a whole lot, but sometimes it's just how SnowRunner goes. And especially when I'm limited to just 30 minutes, it's you just can't get a lot done. It's kind of why I've actually really been enjoying doing the longer episodes with the wheel, because I can get so much done. We got so much done in the last episode. Like, I did like 4 different tasks and contracts. Like, I got that warehouse open, then I repaired like all those bridges, the ferry, and then we started this episode with fixing that last road there. And I think all we have left are these like log bridges that we have to do. Because there's another one, I believe, aside from this one. I think there is, at least. Could be wrong. Alright, I still have to be careful because I prefer semi-trailers when I'm transporting logs, because they don't tip over as easy. Or if they do tip over, they have to tip your truck too, which is pretty difficult to tip this truck. But trailers tip so easily, and I hate it, so I don't like using the vanilla log trailers. I don't even, like, the trailer pack that I have, the mod, the Olson's trailers, it has, I just want to delete these cargo. What? What just happened? Oh my god. I don't understand what just happened. All I did was hit remove cargo to... Yeah, all I was doing was selecting remove cargo, and it completely deleted my cargo. I did not hit X. At least I don't think I did. Well, I guess we're going to use the crane. I don't want to drive back again. Oh, I hate this crane though, dude. Actually went surprisingly well. This one's going to be hard though, because it's like right up against my truck. If I can get the one claw. Did I get it? Oh yeah. God. That's the freaking quickest I've ever manually loaded logs. I never get that lucky. I always struggle with it. I managed to get 2 in the one grab, which was nice. But yeah, I really don't know what happened there with that remove cargo thing. It immediately deleted what was in my trailer when I selected remove cargo. It didn't let me like select the ones on the ground. If I would have tried to drive over those, I would have ran into like, you know, issues. Don't. Jeez. Alright. I actually really like these log bridges. They work so well. Alright, I'm going to leave this trailer over here. Actually, I'll probably just leave this old truck here. If I need to move those, I'll move them around. But that's going to do it for this episode. Like I said, I know it's not the longest, and I know it's not a wheel episode, which I feel like people have been enjoying those. So they will return, don't worry. The next episode will most likely be a wheel episode, and it'll be an hour long. But I needed to get an episode recorded, so this is it. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to, and I will catch you in the next episode. Have a good one.